Hello everyone, is my voice audible clearly? Hello, is my voice audible clearly? Hello everyone, please respond, man. Hello, is my voice audible? Hello, okay, alright. So, I don't think so more people will come. So, let's start today's lecture. So, today we are going to continue our yesterday's lecture. Okay, we are going to style our web page. So, let me share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible to everyone? Okay, let's start today's lecture. So today we are going to continue our yesterday's part. Okay, so we were cloning this website. Okay, we were cloning this website. Okay, and yesterday we have done this part. We have just written a little much CSS and the laptop was hanging. Okay, so let me open this with a live server and let's continue our yesterday's lecture. Okay, so it is opening. Okay, so I'll just minimize it. Okay, I mean what it is called. Let it be. I am keeping my screen small of Chrome browser and also of Visual Studio Code. Okay, means I can change the screens. Okay, change the windows. So I'll just close this Explore bar, and now we are going to do this styling. Okay, so let us firstly delete every styles. Okay, so I'll just delete this one, and then I'll delete this one. Okay, let's keep width. Okay, everything I'm going to delete. Okay, and I'll just save it and let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is how our web page looks. Now let's give the wrapper as width, not width, sorry, margin. Okay, margin, and top and bottom margin will be 0 and left and right will be auto. Okay, so let's save it and see it in the web browser. Okay, so it aligns in the center, and then we'll just select the sub wrapper. Okay, let me first indent it properly. Okay, today also laptop is hanging, but I will take the lecture today. Okay, so I just given the indentation, and now we will select this sub wrapper. Okay, so I'll just copy this and I'll just type an hashtag here and then paste it. Okay, and inside that I'll just give it that text align equals, I mean colon, left. Okay, text align left. Okay, the spelling is not correct. Text align. Okay, so now if I save it, when I save it, just a minute. Okay, when I save it, the text has gone in the left side. Okay, as we can see here, the text has gone on left side. Now we will give the padding from top and bottom. Okay, as here is given. So here there is a padding. Okay, from the body section. So let's give it. So here in the body selector, I'll just type here padding. I'll just type padding, and the top and bottom padding will be, let's say, 2 rem, and left and right 0. Okay, let's see how it looks. uh, okay, uh, we can compare like this. So I think that is not sufficient. 2 point, let's say 2.4 RAM. Okay, how it looks. Okay, 2.4 RAM is perfect. Okay, now I'll just give the margin bottom to this. Okay, or else I will just give the margin top to this heading. Okay, so let me select the heading. I'll just give a class or ID to the heading tag. I'll just give an ID, that top heading. I'll give it top heading. Okay, just a minute. Okay, I have given an ID as top heading. Now I'll just copy this, Control C, and save this file. And here I'll come in the CSS file, and I'll just hit enter and then hash, and then here Control V. Okay, I'll just go in this top heading and I'll just give margin top as I think so 1.2 RAM. Let's try this. Okay, something has went wrong. Let's try something else. I think so it is not coming. It's an ID. Let's give the specifications. Okay, let's give specifications. Here in the class of wrapper, there is a sub wrapper. Margin top. Let's try by doing in class. It shouldn't affect the web page. I have did it in the afternoon. Let's try margin bottom to the link. Okay, link dot link, here dot link, and inside that I'll just give the margin bottom. Let's say it to rem. Why is not coming? I did it in this code only. Okay, so here margin bottom has worked, but there's not working. Why? Let's try bigger values. Just a minute, I'll just give an ID also here. Let's give it heading. Margin top as, let's give 5rem. Okay, so ren, I have given here ren. Okay, that's why it was not working. Let's comment it out and see if it works. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Okay, my code wasn't correct. Wasn't incorrect. Okay, so this how we have given the margin top. Today I am having cold. Okay, so cooperate with me. So I'll just give 4.125. Let's try this. No, it will not work. Let's give 4 RAM. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Now let's give 4.4. Let's try 4.4. Okay, let's give 4.65. Let's try this. Yeah, this is looking perfect. Now here we will give an styling. Okay, let's style the link. So here I'll just copy the specifications and dot link after that, and inside this selector I'll just add the declaration as color. The color of this link is this one. Just a minute. This 060606. Okay, so I'll just copy this color and I'll just paste it here, and before that I'll just type an hashtag Okay, so this link color has been changed, and I want to remove this underline decoration. Okay, as here is, and I want to add the underline decoration as we hover. Okay, so to do that we will just come here in the next line and just type text decoration, text decoration none. Okay, in the link. So when I will save it, the text decoration has been gone. Okay, to add the hover effect on this link, so I'll just copy this the whole selector, and in the next line I'll just type additional sentence which is colon hover. Okay, colon hover, and inside that we'll just add the effects which we want when the user hovers on that link, or else we can say on the text. Okay, so I want the color, not color to be changed, I want the text decoration as underline. Okay, so this is very logical, we can do it with ourselves. So when I hover on this text, okay, on this link, so here we get an underline effect. Okay, so this is by this hover attribute. Okay, not we can say attribute, this is a pseudo selector. Okay, the pseudo is pseudo. Okay, so this is the pseudo's name. Okay, so this is a pseudo selector which is used after this colon symbol. Okay, so these are very additional css uh, topics. Okay, so these are not basic topics, these are additional css topics, so that's why I didn't taught you. Okay, and by creating projects we can just learn. Okay, so let's do another thing, that is we have to add the font size to this text. So here I'll just type font size as, let's try 2 rem, it's too big, let's try 1.2. No, let's try 1.4. I think so it is, yeah, it is. Now we are going to add two additional fonts. Okay, two external fonts which are used in this website. Okay, so let's inspect this website, and here I'll just open this element. Okay, just a minute, let it open. Okay, in this element I'll just open this head tag. Okay, and here there are two links from Google, what we can say, Google fonts. Okay, so I'll just copy these two links. So here these two links, let me copy this, copy, copy element, and here in the head tag I'll just paste it. Okay, so this first link has came, let's copy the second link, copy as element. Okay, and here I'll just hit enter and then write this paste this link. Okay, so when I will save it, no changes will appear. Okay, no changes will appear. So to add and changes, okay, add the changes, so here we will copy this one. Okay, so this is a font serif in this website which we are going to clone. So I'll just copy this and I'll go to our website, and in the body, okay, in the body I'll just type font family, and inside that I'm going to paste it. Okay, now when I will save it, okay, here no effects. Okay, so this is the bold text, but we don't want this as bold text. Okay, we want this as bold text. So here we'll just add an font weight in the link, font weight as bold, and here we'll just give a semicolon. So let's save it. Okay, so this is the bold, and here in the heading we are going to add as font weight as, let's add 200. Let's see how it looks. I think so it is not sufficient, let's add 400. No, 500 is also not changing anything. Okay, it's not showing anything, so let's see, let's add another font, this one font. Okay, externally, manually I mean. So here I'll just search for Google fonts. I'll open the website from fonts.google.com and I will search there. Okay, which I copied here, this one. Okay, this text. So I'll just search here, search fonts here. Okay, I'll just copy this one. let's select the style which we want. So we want this style. Okay, let's select this $400 style. So I'll just import this. I'll just copy this one, and here I will just going to paste here. Okay, before the star. And this is an IBM Plex serif. So I'll just save this and let's see in the web browser. Let's comment out this one. Let's see how it looks. Okay, let's remove this font weight. Let's add font size. Okay, let's see what is the font size of this text. So here this text is having, let's see, font size of 2.5 rem. Okay, so let's see, let's add this font size 2.5 rem. Okay, it's working, but we want to remove that this bold effect. Okay, we don't want that bold effect. I'll just copy this. Let's go to sources. Here I'll just collapse this file. Okay, this index.html. Here I'll just copy this one. Okay, these two lines, these two which we have copied earlier. I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it in this head tag. It's coming in the bold. 400, 700. Okay, let's see what's the problem. Here in the sources, CSS is not a simple language as there is a styling, but if we are logically perfect, then it is very simple. Okay, we can say it is very simple if our logic is correct. Okay, let's see what is the font family of this. So the color is perfect. Font family is this one only. Then why it's not coming? Okay, let it be. It is also looking good. Let's remove this one. Okay, let's remove this. Without this, it is looking pretty nice. Okay, okay, this is looking good. Just a minute. Okay, let me remove this also. Okay, alright. So I'll just give the font family, means I will just bold this text. Okay, bold this link. So here I have bolded. Okay, it's bold only. Now let's do another thing, which is this giving the paragraph, the styles to the paragraph. Here I'll just give this first paragraph the margin top. Okay, so let's give the class name, means ID name, to the first paragraph as one para, and I'll just copy this one, and here hash, I'll just paste that one. Okay, let's go in this, and I'll just give the margin top as 1.2 rem. Let's try this. Okay, let's give as 2 rem. Why it is not coming? Okay, I have not saved this. 1.2. Okay, let's see by comparing it. Okay, we want the underline effect also. Okay, so let's add the border bottom to this heading. So here I'll just gonna add border bottom. Border bottom, BOTTOM. Okay, and this will be 1 pixel solid, and the color of the border bottom is, let's inspect this website. Okay, here, okay, this is the color 778. I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it here, hash 778. And okay, I got this. Now we are going to add a flex box. Okay, not flex box, we are going to add the display. So here I'll just add display, and I'll just say inline block. Okay, when I will save this, the underline effect has been reduced. Okay, means the width of the underline effect will be of the width of this text. Okay, not the full web page. Now to solve this error of this one. Okay, this is showing here an line. Okay, so to solve this, we are going to add a line break after the link. Okay, so to add a line break, we just add a br tag. I'll just save this. Okay, so the issue has been solved. And here, let me cut this out. So here I'll just give more space. Okay, more margin. Let's give as 2. Sorry for that disturbance. 2.5. Oh, sorry. It's not looking good. Why it's not? Okay. Okay, it's looking pretty nice. Okay, so let's add the font size to that. Okay, so here the font size is 1.2. Let's try that. Font size as 1.2 rem. Let's give a semicolon and let's save it. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Okay, so in the let's give the id to the next paragraph also. So I'll just give an id as 2 para. I'm giving the logical IDs. Okay, not anything rubbish. Okay, so here I'll just give an hashtag and type paste that text, and I'll just give margin top as 2.5 rem, and let's give us font size as 1.2 rem. Okay, so let's save it. How it looks? Okay, it's looking good. Okay, here is the bold effect. How to give that bold effect in the CSS? Okay, just a minute. Let's give it 1.1. Okay, so 1.1 RAM is perfect. Okay, so this bold effect we are going to create, okay, in the CSS. So today to makers. So where is the today? Today. Okay, today is here. I'll just add the less than and greater than brackets, and inside that I'll just type span. Okay, so the span is also a semantic element. Okay, so till creating or okay makers. So here I'll just close this span tag. Okay, and when I save it, no changes appears. Okay, no changes appears before we give the stylings to that tag. Okay, okay, so okay, so let's give the styling to the span of 2 para. So here I'll just paste this 2 para and after that span. Okay, so here I'll just give font weight as bold. Okay, so here we give the font weight. Okay, so this let's try by adding the font family. Let's copy this text only. Okay, Control C, and here I'll just paste it. Okay, it's looking same only. Then to let's put it. Let's see the difference. Okay, there is no difference, so let's remove this. Why? To make our code longer. Okay, so let's do another styling, which is of the third paragraph. So let's give the ID to the third paragraph, which is this one. So here I'll close my paragraph. Okay, and here I'll open it once again. Paragraph. Okay, so I'll just save it and I will just give the ID to this paragraph. Okay, 3 para. This is para. Okay, I'll just copy this and save this, and here I'll just give an hashtag and then 3 para, and here I'll just style give as margin top as 2.5 rem, and then font size, let me hit enter, font size as 1.2 rem, no, 1.1 rem. Okay, so this has been done. Now let's give the styling to this UL, okay, this list. So here I'll just select the UL element, UL, and I'll just give the margin top as 2.5 rem. Okay, let's try this, and let's copy this UL and paste it here, and inside that UL let's give the styling to LI. Okay, so here I'll just style the LI as font size as 1.1 rem. Let's save it. Okay, it's looking good. Now let's give the margin left. Okay, margin left. So here I'll give 2 rem. Let's see how it looks. It's not looking good. Let's give 2.8. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's perfect. It's looking perfect. Okay, I think so. The margin top has is more in this. Okay, it's not too much. Let's see in this inspect element how they have given. Okay, so here I'll just select this one, and let's see what is the margin. Top and bottom 1 rem. Okay, so there is the 1 rem margin. Let's see. Margin top as 1. 1 is very much small. Okay, it's good, looking good. I'll just control C it, control V, and here also control, no, here not. Okay, so it's looking good. Okay, alright. So here let's give the margin top as 1 rem. Okay, it's looking good. So this is also looking good. Now what is remaining is this bold effect which we can do. So let's style for every spans. Okay, so let's give this span as an class. Okay, so here let's remove this one and just put the span. Okay, now we are going to put the span in this tools. Where is the tools? Or tools. This is inside the UL. This tools. Here span. Let's close this span. Okay, when we will save this, so here the bold effect has came. Okay, so likewise we will give in this communities also. So in the communities, let's give the starting tag span. Okay, and let's give the ending tag. Okay, so let's save this and see. Okay, communities also has been bolded. Okay, now let's give this effect. Okay, this background effect. So let's try this. Okay, so here I will give the span to this one also, or else let's just okay, let's give the span to this also, and I'll just give the specific ID to that span. Okay, control X, control V. I'll just give an ID as let's give background. Okay, background EFF. Okay, means background effect. So when I will save it, okay, it is also bolded. So let's try it. Let's change the settings of that span in this code. Okay, so here I'll just let's give it an class. Okay, means there are more than one. Okay, to style like this. So to style more than, to give the same value, we can give the same values in the class only. Okay, not in the IDs are unique. So let's give the class as background EFF. Let's copy this, and here I'll just paste dot background EFF, and here I will just give the stylings as font weight as normal. Okay, and after that I'll just give the background color as, let's see here, the background color is this one. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, and here I'll just type the hex code and this color. Okay, so let's save this, and okay, we got it. So let's add the border radius. Border radius is the thing that gives the curved borders. Okay, let's add 5 pixel border radius, and after that we'll just give an padding As from top and bottom, let's give 0, and from left and right, let's give 1 rem. Let's see how it looks. It's looking too much. Let's give 5 pixel. Let's try. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, let's reduce this border radius. Okay, let's reduce it to 3. Let's see how it looks. Okay, it's looking good. Let's add some more padding to this one. So left and right should be same, and let's add top and bottom as 2 pixel. Not looking good. Let's add it 2 only. Okay, it's looking good. So let's add the hover effect. Okay, let's add the hover effect. So it is not the length, so let's make it the length. Okay, so this shouldn't be in the span, this should be in the length. So here I'll just add a tag. I'll just control X it, and I will close it after the span tag. Okay, so I'll just give the href it as the link in this sdui.de. Okay, let's add the href as https://hdui.de. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, so this color has been changed. So to fix this issue, I'll just go here and just type color as 0606, and then text decoration as none. Okay, so when I save it, what happened? Okay, it is for span element. Okay, it is for span element. We have to give it for a element. Okay, so let's control X it, and here we will just type a, and inside that we'll just paste that. Okay, now when I will save that, I get this effect. Okay, so here the little hand cursor has been changed. Now just a minute, just a minute guys, I have an call. Just a minute. I'll return. Hello. Yeah, who is this? आप कौन है? नाम क्या है आपका? समीर. आई डोंट थिंक सो कि मैंने कॉल किया था, सॉरी. अच्छा, ओके, ऑलराइट, थैंक यू. Okay, so let's continue. So let's add the background hover effect. So here I'll just copy this A. Okay, or else let's copy this one, and I'll just paste it here, and after that I'll just type colon and hover. Okay, as we have done here in the this link hover. Okay, as this we have given the background effect. Okay, so here also we'll do similar thing, and inside this we'll just change the background color. Okay, background color, we'll just add this color only, but in the darker shade. Okay, okay, this is the same color. I've got the color, but I forgot. Okay, let's see it in the inspect. Okay, here let's come to this element, and here after hovering, okay, this is the color, so let's paste it here. Okay, this is the color. Now let's, okay, it's perfect. Okay, so we can see that the background effect has been coming. Okay, so as we hover on this A, okay, anchor tag, so we get this background hover effect. Okay, so this how we give the background hover effect. So similarly we'll do this for Hackbay and for hack events. Okay, so let's do it. A span within class of this one. Okay, let's copy this one, control C. Okay, I want to do it for Hacker Bay, sorry. Yeah, I'll just firstly add the A tag. Okay, and after the Hacker Bay, I'll just close this A tag, and inside that A tag, I'll just give an href of, let's see what is the hackerbay.com. Okay, so the link is https:// HACKERBAY.com. Okay, so this is the link, and inside that I will just put the span element, and I'll just cut this one ending tag of span, and I'll paste it here before the closing tag of anchor tag. Okay, now here we'll just give a class as background EFF. Okay, so here we will see, okay, we got this effect and we got this hover effect also. Okay, so let's do the same thing for hack events. Okay, so I'll just copy this whole thing till the ending tag of A and hack events. Okay, I will just paste it before the hack events and control X this, and here I'll just control V it. Okay, and the link for it is very big, so let's give as uh HSCKEVENTS hackevents.com. Okay, so let's give a demo link. It is not a perfect link. I also don't know if there is any website on this URL also or not. Okay, so let's save it and see it in this our website. So there is the hover effect also and background effect also. Okay, so this how we have given the background effect to our website. Now let's give the background color to the website. Okay, that's the main thing. So I'll just copy this color I have chosen earlier. Okay, so I'll just control C this, and in the body, okay, in the body I'll just add the background color as hash control V. Okay, now when I will save this, okay, our website is looking pretty nice. Okay, so did you like the website till now? Did you liked it, or you want any changes in that? It is a very interesting topic. Please respond, guys. Okay, alright, let's continue. So, next we are going to add the bold effect to this one. Engineer, head of engineering. Okay, so here in the head of engineering, I'll just add a span, SPAN. Here will be the ending tag of span. Okay, let's save it and see. Let's do everything and let's save and see. Okay, so I'll just make this website as smaller as I can. Okay, and this also should be smaller, means I can see both the both the windows. Okay, here I will just see this SDUI is here. So here I'll just add an anchor tag, and I'll just copy this, control cut this ending tag of anchor tag, and here I will close the span tag, SPAN. Okay, let's open the anchor tag also. Okay, so here I'll give an href of href equals, what happened, okay, href equals https://sdui.com. okay, .de, I think so it was. Let's see, yeah, it was de. So here I'll just give the class as background EFF. Okay, and afterwards there is a bold effect in this, living in Helsinki, Finland. Let's add a span element here. Okay, here, and living in, from living in, control X, and here from living in I'll just paste it, and I'll just cut this last tag, okay, ending tag, and after the Finland the full stop is also bolded. Okay, let's add this one effect also. This is the last in this section. So here I'll just add a link, and here href equals, so what is the link here, https://mfds.io/post/dark-energy. Okay, so this is the link here. Now let's close this anchor tag. Let's close it after the here. Okay, after here, and okay, it is here. Okay, let's add the span tag also. I'll just control exit, and after the here I'll just paste that ending tag. So now let's save it and see it in the web browser. Okay, I got my changes. I think so the font size should be little much bigger. Okay. Okay, I haven't given the font size to this one. Okay. And also there is no what we can say, the stylings, okay, to this paragraph. So let's give it. So let's add the name to this paragraphs. So this is the paragraph 4. So let's add the ID as 4 para, and here I'll just write an ID as 5 para, and here I'll just add the ID as 6 para. Okay, alright. So these paras are there. Let's style them. So let's style from this and through. Okay, from this, where it gone? From 3 para. Okay, so from 3 para, let's style it. Control X. Oh, sorry. Control C, and here Control V. Okay, so here 4 para. Okay, it's looking good. And here let's add 5 para. Let's save it. Okay, it's looking good. Let's add for 6 para also. Okay, alright, so this section has been completed. Okay, so this should have a class of background EFF. Okay, okay, so this effect has been came. Okay, alright, so everything has been completed. Okay, so this bold effects need the black color. Okay, black styles. So let's give the color as black in the span. So here's the span, so let's give the color as black colon ck. Okay, black. Now let's save it and see it in the web browser. Okay, save it and see it in the web browser. So here I think so the color isn't changed. Okay, alright, it's also looking good. Okay, let it be. So this is all for today's lecture, as we have completed this whole section. Okay, this first section. So this two you have been got an idea how to do it. Okay, is there anything else here? Okay, so this is only the changing of color, so you can just choose the color from this picker color from the web page. Okay, so this is the color of this, so I'll just paste it in the chat section. Okay, if you want to do then. Okay, so this is the hex color of this, I think so blue color. Okay, it's green, lightish green. Okay, and this is the pink. Okay, so this is all for today's lecture. So the bootcamp has been completed. So